$318 a month. That's a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SEL all-wheel drive on a $33,000 sticker, leased in New Jersey. Now here's the part your dealer will not lead with. The interest rate on this lease is bad. Almost 5.7% on a program Hyundai calls a special lease rate. There is nothing special about it. So how is the payment this low? One line on this sheet is doing all the work, and it is not the one they'll point to. Stay with me. I'll show you exactly which number to protect and the price you have to hit to land here. This is Lease Lab Radar. Start where every good lease starts. The price, not the payment. Sticker on this Tucson SEL all-wheel drive is $33,900. Your target is 6% off, $31,866. That's the number you negotiate in writing before anyone says the word payment. Every $1,000 you take off the sticker is about $30 a month, straight down. Hold that target, because in a second, I'm going to show you the number the dealer wants you looking at instead, and why it's a trap. Here it is. The money factor on this lease is 0.00237. Multiply by 2,400, and that's your interest rate, 5.69%. Read that again, because Hyundai files this under special lease rate, a special subsidized program at almost 6%. On 36 months, the rate is barely a discount at all. The only place Hyundai actually cuts the rate is a 24-month lease, and that one costs you more per month, because the help isn't in the rate. So if a salesperson opens with, "We got you the special rate," that is the decoy. The rate is the rent you pay. It is not the reason this deal works. The reason is coming up. First, the number that's quietly on your side, the residual, 62%. After 3 years and 36,000 miles, Hyundai still calls this Tucson worth $21,000. That's real, and it matters, because you only pay for the part of the car you use up, and a high residual means you're using up less. This is half of why the payment is low. It's not flashy, it doesn't expire, and no one has to give it to you. Hold that thought, $21,000 of held value, while I show you the other half, the piece that's actually funding this lease. This is it, $4,250 of lease cash, unconditional. You don't need loyalty, you don't need to be a graduate, you don't need anything. It comes straight off the cap cost, which means it pulls down the depreciation and the rent at the same time. That is the number the whole deal is built on. Watch what it does. Before the cash, this Tucson is around $446 a month. Apply the $4,250, $318. That $4,200, not the special rate, is your lease. Protected. Make the dealer name it on the worksheet, by itself, with its own expiration. If you qualify, grad, military, first responder, and rewards cash can stack another few hundred on top. But the $4,250 is the one everyone gets. Here's the whole Tucson deal on one card, screenshotted. Sticker, $33,900. 6% off, $31,866. Money factor, 0.00237, 5.7%. Residual, 62%. Lease cash, $4,250, unconditional. Fees, acquisition capitalized, doc and registration paid up front. $318 a month, pre-tax, about $1,338 due at signing. Walk in with this. The honest print, fast. 1. That 5.7% rate is real. This deal wins on cash and resale, not on a cheap rate, and that's the whole lesson. 2. The $4,250 is a Northeast number. The same Tucson in another region carries less, so check your zip. 3. These are pre-tax figures at Tier 1 credit, 740 and up. Add New Jersey's tax and your fees and confirm the money factor on the dealer's own sheet, because a markup there hides easily. 4. The lease cash expires September 8th, and a target price is a target. You still have to negotiate the 6%. So, the whole thing in one breath. $31,866 as your price. 62% residual working for you. $4,250 in cash funding it. And a special rate that is nothing of the sort, the decoy you now know to ignore. About $318 a month pre-tax in New Jersey. The number to protect was never the rate, it was the cash. Tell me in the comments which brand I should run next. And if this made the fine print less scary, hit like and subscribe because I do one of these every time a deal like this is worth chasing.